I chop these up in bits as I go. So
He's a serial killer of audio.
that's how they used to do. That's how they used to do video editing. They used to just cut the ribbons as you go, so you just basically edit on the fly. That's how I do it in Final Cut. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but have you ever seen an old movie? There's a reason why it looks like absolute.
hey, Sunset Boulevard is a movie that is awesome, and that is a black and white movie you should watch it. Hello everyone, and welcome to Brony Clockwork episode 7, the triple threat style. This week we have me, Lamplight, and then we have Author Pony.
What up?
And Shadow.
Hi.
Wait, can I give the world's shortest little summary before you go into detail?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
AJ is a retard and Apple Bloom. AJ acts like a retard and Apple Bloom has zero character development. There you go.
Wow, I like that one.
She wasn't just, I'm gonna stay here the entire time because you knocked some jelly over.
I think that Granny's like, this is a very important delivery, you should go and make sure these pies get there. She turns around, forgets the pies, and just says, no, I'm gonna stay here. It's like, your granny just told you, go deliver the pies. You're gonna just blatantly ignore the order and just stay anyway.
Why didn't this get another Apple family member to watch the farm?
Because they're stupid.
I mean, she's not exactly reliable, but they could have got Pinky. She's kinda
true, but
still family. It would have been a great way to bring back that episode.
Well,
we've heard nothing else about.
Technically, I wouldn't trust Pinkie Pie with my younger sibling at home by themselves.
Wait, what are you implying?
Maybe like Twilight.
Apple Bloom might be like young and energetic and stuff, but Pinky is
like super energetic.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a house when you got back. It would be just crumbles when you got back with like cake everywhere. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be pretty. Or maybe it would be maybe too pink and too pretty, but no, I wouldn't trust Pinky by herself with anyone when I'm not home. Yeah, Twilight or even Fluttershy, like she's watched the kids before. So
how well did that turn out? They nearly died.
Okay, true. Okay, yeah, Twilight's the best thing right now because she taught them with Twilight Time. So in this case, yeah, I probably should have gone Twilight.
I still love that episode.
How do you not
looking in the closet makes sense?
Yeah, but how do you not know it's Sweetie Belle? Like, you can tell.
Some monsters.
Like, you think you would notice at least the main color.
Yeah, like the blankets don't come up that high. The bow only comes up too high. It's like I don't think you'd notice Sweetie Belle if you're that attentive of a sibling. You would know it wasn't your sister the second you walked in.
I would have to mention the fact that Apple Bloom has a closet full of ribbons.
Wasn't there a ribbon and a hat? Wasn't there a ribbon and hat thing too?
Ribbons. Yeah, there was a
hat. A pile of ribbons and some other stuff.
Yeah, there's just loads. It's just like, so it's not the same one every day. Alright, fair enough.
But she had in the family room in general, there was this says restock the ribbon and hat closet. So apparently there's a closet somewhere in the Apple house that has like a bunch of hats and ribbons just for whatever reason.
Wow, I did not do that.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh yeah, make sure the closet was stocked.
It was.
She opened it and like quickly closed it to make sure it had the wall.
Yeah, because I know that at some point on the list it was like restock the hats from the ribbons closet, and she was just
it was make sure it was stocked, not restock it.
And I was like, why do you have a closet full of hats and ribbons? I just kind of wonder.
For the hell of it, I don't.
He doesn't even just one ribbon or a hat or two maybe. Dear God, it's funny. Aside...
One thing I really didn't want to happen in this episode was right at the end. I knew, when Apple Bloom was defending herself from that, whatever that was.
I think it was chimera. It's the generic chimera,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Sounds like a word. But I just didn't want AJ to just walk in and save her. I just wanted some actual character development, her becoming better and older, but no, she just had to be friggin' cradled through the entire fucking experience. Got my tits.
And the fact, I think it could have been really cool if they had like a trickster scene where Apple Bloom uses the pie she has and is like, oh, well, I can bargain you out of this, and tricks them into thinking this pie is the thing they want, but then she runs away with the rest of them and is like, you could do that, you could just be a smart youngster, you learned.
Nah.
Like,
Learning involves character development.
Yep.
Yeah, there was no learning here.
But I do love the scene.
Applejack learned.
Yes, she did.
She learned how to make lists from Twilight.
But no, what I found even better was the fact that Applejack keeps becoming Pinkie Pie in more subtle ways. Because the first time was in the Philly Vanilli, where she summed up the whole episode in one go. Like, she summed up the whole thing without Big Mac saying anything. And now she knows exactly what to get. She names like 4 random things. And it's like, did she bring like fireproof boots? Or did she bring the lion tamer chair? It's like, where do you have this? How do you know? And it's just kind of funny.
Well, I would assume if that's a regular thing, that Granny Smith would have told them, like, about stuff.
It just seems true. Okay, if it just slowly became more random, more omniscient, which is awesome, I think, because Applejack and it truly proves how related they are. Because now she's inheriting Pinkie's powers or something.
A reference to the Jungle Book in this episode.
There is?
Which are it? Yeah.
What?
The snake tail thing. Its eyes do that whole, like, hypnotizing shit that
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a Jungle Book thing. Oh my god. The Chimera actually usually has 4 heads, from what I've seen. I haven't seen a 3-headed one, usually anyway. But
Well.
But
yeah.
that's just from what I've seen from the things of the animes and the mangas.
Why did Bloom have 2 helmets on? Because of AJ.
Because of
one helmet on, puts another one on.
Because
Safety.
of extra safety. You can never be too careful with safety. You need double helmets in case your first one doesn't helmet enough. This needs more helmets. I don't know. I think it would work. I think it was
You're
hilarious.
not wearing enough helmets. Have some more.
The hug wasn't free. You're wearing helmets.
Yeah, and right when she starts to realize, like, oh, maybe you really don't need me checking up on you every 5 seconds, and then it's revealed that it's Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo.
It's like, actually, yeah, you do need it every 5
Scootaloo
seconds.
just completely ruined that development.
And she just shouts from the closet, it's like, yeah, that's totally hiding,
I'm always
Scootaloo.
so glad to hear that.
You're really hiding. We can tell. At that point, I just kind of want Sweetie Belle to look over and say the "Oh come on" line, because she's just right there. It's like, really, Scoots.
Like, they would totally have gotten away with it, but then Apple Bloom probably would have gotten eaten or something.
Which, yeah, that's true. And in a way, it does prove that she can handle herself, but she only got halfway. So I wouldn't say she's quite able to do. Well, I guess no. Proving that you are able to go through a giant fire-breathing swamp is proof that you can stay home alone and take care of chores. Just when you get to the other half of the swamp and get past that, then you can actually do something else. But in the meantime, she can do chores. That's okay.
I think someone very musically minded should rewrite the words to that song was based off Michael Jackson's Thriller. It was I got a feeling somebody's watching me.
Oh yeah.
Someone should rewrite that with some symphony to watch over me.
Oh, I don't know what this is.
I liked how Apple Bloom started to go into a song, and then they were like, "You don't have time to sing. Applejack is coming."
At that point, I was like, "Thank
I'm really
you."
glad they did that because that song was terrible. So check the last link. No, because what I didn't realise was at the exact moment she does that face, that is actually the moment when she says "Home Alone." That is
so many references in this one already. Oh my goodness.
I noticed something like me being like mentally inappropriate.
Okay.
The very first noise made in the episode was kind of weird, especially to my ears. It was like you could hear Granny Smith on the other side of the door going
No, I
making
thought of
really
it
weird, like
too.
moaning noises. I was like,
I didn't see the very beginning.
I thought of that too. No,
I'm glad to know I'm not alone here.
No, I caught that too. I was like, what are you listening to there, Apple Bloom? You should probably, you okay?
That's not meant for you.
You should probably walk away from the door now.
It's not for your young ears.
But then when they come out, it's like, we've made an executive decision, and this is gonna affect everything from now on. It's like, what's going on?
Uh-oh. But it's just that hearing that noise, I had no idea what to think of the episode. But I just thought it was really funny if like Apple said to AJ, "Sister, what does spooning mean?"
But I mean, the fact that I know that it's written for little girls or younger audiences, and so the whole thing was basically older sister trying to watch over the younger one, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get it, we get it, but I'm not gonna say it's wrong out of place. But I guess even for younger people, maybe it's gone too long. They could have maybe cut that down and focused more on the development in the travels. Like she could like meet more obstacles in the travels and see more development that way.
It's not like AJ's normal character to be that way.
No, they
It was really like, I mean, normally she's just kind of like, yeah, fine. But like in this one, it was just like, are you okay? Like, constantly, are you fine? Do you need help? It's like, you've never treated her like this before. Oh.
She's done that before, I think. On a couple episodes, she's just all of a sudden went to a whole different personality. I think though,
Well, in the Zakora episode, she got really, really overprotective. But I don't like that was okay. That was kind of understandable. She went to a really weird place. I mean, the other time she was left at home where she lives. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
And I think the other example was, I mean, a sort of an extreme example was like on some episodes she's bluntly honest in some ways. And like on the Rarity and Manhattan thing, she's like, "Yeah, you were kind of a jerk," and it's like, "Ew, AJ, you have more modesty than that. You don't usually say that."
AJ, I know you're the element of honesty, but come on. Dash had some regret in that episode, but we digress.
Overall, but the episode was kind of simple though. Not much to talk about besides that. There was the subtleties in the Apple household were explored a bit, but not quite to the point I was hoping for. They could have shown a little more.
What were you expecting? Dead bodies in the closet?
No, that's what I expect from the cakes, actually. And there's a reason for that.
I don't think I want to know that.
It's just a thing we like to do.
Anyway, that was that. We can get into that way later.
I would prefer not to.
We won't. Don't worry. We won't get into it. We talked about the filler thing. It's going to be 2 filler or 3 filler and 1 key. So we're going to have a couple more fillers to come.
Why did the swamp burst into flames?
Oh yeah.
Like why was that a thing?
Good point. We forgot about that.
Are you trying to point out logic in an area that has a 3-headed beast?
Wait.
Made of 3 different animals.
There is a, I believe I saw this on the Science Channel on YouTube. There are certain parts of the world where the gas is very concentrated under stone, the rock, and all that. So to get it out, you have to dig a hole and let it either like evaporate or gas out over time, or you can burn it. This place has a high enough a concentration of that gas. And
is it like super flammable gas? It's like just
I think because in certain places I think methane was a thing. Like it's in the rock a lot, so you had to drain it before you could build there. So you either had to let the rock air out, or you could burn it. And then one I think it was called the Gateway to Hell is a real hole. They dug it before, like decades and decades ago, to see if we can get the gas out, and said, okay, let's burn it and let the flames take out the gas quickly. It's been going for 40 years and more. There's that much gas in the stone.
Wait. So Are you trying to say that Bill Nye, the science stallion, lives in Equestria? So you're trying to say?
Yes.
Like, to understand all this?
That would be awesome.
Wasn't there
Like,
the science pony? I'm pretty sure there was.
yeah, the Einstein one. It's just like in the song where Twilight recites that massive answer,
Yeah.
and he's like, "That's correct."
I definitely recall there was a science pony. No, I'm just saying that maybe the swamp is a natural place where the methane gas collects, and so if it has high enough gas in the, like a concentration of gas in the air,
So it just bursts into flames all the time.
yeah, it just has so much like gas and sparks in the air that it just does that.
It's like the
That's
ground
fantastic.
version of a phoenix.
Ooh. Hey, well, they have poison joke and random stuff and like levitating magical undead wood wolves. They had the timber wolves.
The undead.
Might as well try this, right?
Zombie ponies? Look.
That's the next step. That's the next episode.
Oh, I can't wait for that episode.
Then it becomes The Walking Dead with ponies.
28 years later.
Years later. 28 haze later. Yes, I like it. Or it could become
the trotting dead. The
the
trotting,
Trotting Dead, Hazy, not Daisy. Or
dead. Caught spike that kills people.
Then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god.
That would be awful.
I don't know.
No, I think the word you're looking for is that'd be great.
No.
Zombie. Well, I believe in
I would definitely stop watching it if they put zombies in.
And we knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, record time. Let's just say it was I give it a 6 out of 10. And I would definitely say it's worth a watch, if nothing else, because it really shows off what the show is for younger audiences.
I'd say-
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, because it reminds
I'd say a 4 or 5 out of 10.
because that's fair. I mean, it reminds kids
Yeah.
it reminds kids of their siblings, like of the oldest sibling, and how far they should go for watching over you and how much to trust. So it's a good lesson. To be fair, it's an awesome lesson. But
Sure.
I guess we're looking at it critically. Yeah, I give it a 6. But no, it's still a good episode though, so I recommend it. We all watch it. Although in the end, it is kind of forgettable at times. So
I'll give it a 6.5.
so final score. Let's call it a 5.5. Let's give it a 5.5 out of 10. Yay! Total score.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you for joining us, everyone. I've been Lamplight, joined me this week as Author Pony
Goodbye, guys.
and Shadow.
Bye.
And we look forward to seeing you all next time. Goodbye!